Hey guys, welcome to a new movie. Today we're doing Scream 7. This is the 7th movie in the Scream franchise, so let's jump into it. General thoughts, I like this movie. It's fun. I like the Scream movie. This one is not my favorite out of all the Scream movies. It's definitely maybe out of the ones I've seen were only Scream, the first Scream movie, the original, and that's all the last two with General Ortega, I thought were good. And this one, I might say this one's my least favorite. Not that it's bad or anything, not that this one or the last one, the one where they were in New York, those are one of my least favorite. These are both good. I think they're doing stuff. I don't think the movies are getting to whether in the still bad category. I enjoy them. I've not seen, like I said, I've seen those ones. I've not seen 2, 3, 4. A couple I have not seen, but I like these movies from the ones I've seen. I need to see the other ones I will at some point to see them, but this is great. I like it. Streaming this series, where I feel like the movie can just, the franchise could just keep going on for a long time. We have all these new people now involved in it, so they can always keep doing with them, like the daughters, the other characters. They always come back, so it's like, yeah, this is fun. So let's jump into what this movie is actually about. Scream 7. Scream 7 is about the main character, who is, I believe, the main girl from the first movie. I can't remember her name. It's bugging me because like I feel like I can hear it in the top of my head, like one thing, because like the name, once you say it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's his name, but just my brain can't think of it right now. But it's her and her family. She has a husband who's a cop, and we have a daughter who's played by, I can't remember the husband's, the actor's name of the husband, but you know him. He's in stuff. He's been in stuff. I can't just remember the name of him. But he's there, and we have the daughter, and then they have look like 2 other kids, but they are at the grandma's house, so they're really young. So it's like good that they're there, because they could easily become the father. And yeah, so that's good. I'm surprised they didn't go after them or something, but maybe they didn't know about them. I feel like they would know about them, but I don't know. But or they're like, maybe they're too young, and that's like a little bit too, like, maybe that's a little too crazy. Because really, in all these Scream movies, they never really killed like toddlers or like really young kids. I don't think that's ever been a single one. Nobody's like, yeah, no. But yeah, so when you find out why, and we go for this movie, and the daughter and the mom are having this thing about stuff, because there's this boy she likes. He kind of sneaks into the room and it's like, yeah, I'll leave and stuff. You find out it's also throughout the movie, it's like, who's the killer? Because that's always the thing with the Scream movies, like, who is the killer, the person you don't expect? And it was the person I didn't expect, and I don't know why I didn't see it. It's like, this time they're like, we're gonna make it these 2 characters who, one maybe makes a little more sense, but the other one like kind of random, but makes sense in a way when they explain it. Like, okay. But also there's this neighbor next door who has a son, and he has this thing for like murder podcast or stuff about the killing and stuff, serial kills. So it has horror elements he likes to see, he's interested in, because of all her past with the Scream killer and all that stuff. But the Scream movies, they're turned into like movies and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this horrible thing I went through got turned into a movie. Yeah, how about no? And they're the franchise, and people kind of like make jokes about it, even though it keeps happening and shit. But yeah, the movie is fun. I enjoyed it, and then it gets to what else happens in this movie, because a lot happens. Also, we have some other characters. The girl who was in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I can't remember the girl, not the main girl, not the little girl, Abby's character, but the other girl who goes with a bunch of her friends and then dies in the house. It becomes like the pub or something. She was in this movie as well. She's one of the friends of the main, the daughter of the main character, and she, obviously her and a lot of other friends died. Also, we have, I can't remember the name of her, reporter who's in the other, Whitney Cummings, I forget what her name is. My name is on top of the actor's name, but she's been in a lot of Scream movies. She's back, and I think she's also the one who was in Friends, I think. I'm not getting mixed with somebody else, but yeah, she's here, and she's reporting. We have the other 2 black people from the last Scream movies. They're here as well, and I'm like, cool that they're back, and they did not die in this movie. They do not die. Same with pretty much the main, like the mom, the daughter, the dad who almost dies, but he didn't die. He actually makes it out. And then the 2 other black guys and the reporter and all them, they make it. And we find out what the deal is, and all her other friends die and stuff. Was kind of like, yep, that's gonna be traumatizing. All your friends died. Yikes. Yikes-a-oony. And the boyfriend you like died, who at one point he pulls up the computer and he has software where he's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at computers and stuff, and I was testing to see if I could do like this thing where I could make myself look like the guy. Because throughout this movie, the main character gets Sing from the original guy. What was his name? Steve? Or the original guy, I want to say Steve, I don't think that was his name, but whoever the original guy was who was working with because in the original movie there was 2 people, and the one guy was played by Matthew Lillard. Whoever his character is, I can't remember, it's Steve, whatever his name is. I don't think it's Steve, but whoever the Matthew Lillard character was. So he technically was back in this movie, which I thought was fun, because when it does all the scenes, but we know it's not real. We find out at the end it's not real, it's all like AI stuff. But it's cool because of the fact that Matthew Lillard did actually come back. He's in the movie technically. Even though in the movie it's AI, in real life they actually filmed Matthew Lillard doing those scenes, and it's fun. So he's kind of got back in the movie, but I'm a big Matthew Lillard fan. I like Matthew Lillard, so I'm down. I was like, yes, please, let's do that. That's cool. And that was great. I was super awesome to see that. He was great to be back in the movie, so he's kind of in the movie, kind of not. Being back his character, kind of, like I said, kind of not, because he's AI kind of thing, not real. But eventually, if we go out the movie and they kill a lot of the other people, and then we find out who the killers are, and he kills the boyfriend, and there's girlfriend thinks that she sees the computer with the stuff and I think she was behind it. Then you find out it's not, and it's like, oh, and then he dies. I'm like, oh, well, he's gone. Most of the friend group dies, but like, yeah, maybe a couple other people die as well. Also in the beginning of the movie, there's the people who go to this house, with like a rent this house. It's like a B&B kind of thing, but for like the Scream movies, or the Stab movies, what they're called in the movie. It's all about him and all the stuff, the recreation of the house and stuff, and they both die in the beginning, and that's also great. A little scene in the beginning of them fighting and getting killed. And you find out that there are there's two people. In some movies there's maybe just one. A lot of times there's multiple people, and you find out who they are in this movie. It is the neighbor. I was like, oh, I didn't think it might have been her. I was like, what the hell? I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you killed your son. And I'm like, oh, and then she talked about the son, like he was a piece of shit, I don't care. So he killed her son. I'm like, oh, you killed your son, you don't care. I'm like, okay, piece of shit, I'm glad you died. So here, and this janitor, and you're probably thinking this janitor or this person who works at this mental elderly people home. We go there earlier because they think that's where he was, the person who they saw came back to life, Matthew Lillard's character, but we find out he's not. But they go there and they find out that those two work together. I'm like, okay, not people I was expecting. The neighbor is like one I'm like should have maybe clocked that sooner, but that one I wouldn't have clocked. But yeah, it's great. And she was in the mental hospital and all this stuff, and she went to the Balkan house, he was inspired and all this stuff. And eventually they kill him, and they eventually kill the dad, or like try to kill the dad if he's really injured, and they don't kill him, but they try to, and then bring him, so they all come home and they all come out to the daughter and they do all kinds of stuff. And it's really great. And they eventually obviously stop both of them and kill him, and they get what they deserve, and it's fun. It's a good movie. I like it. The movie's great. I like Scream. Like I said, I like Scream. Not my favorite movie out of the bunch. This definitely is good. Like I said, if you like Scream, you'll like this movie. But do I think it's the best Scream movie? No, but it's still holding up enough quality where I'm like, it's not bad, not a bad movie, but not my favorite out of the Scream movie. But it still was fun to watch, and I enjoyed it. So what do I rate this movie? It gets a 7. Like it's weird that this is the 7th movie and I'm giving it a 7. I don't know if that's just luck or timing. I don't know, but it's good. Like I said, I like it. I do think there's other movies I've seen recently that I think is one of the weaker movies of this year, but it's not bad. It'd be low on the list, but it's not like the worst movie of the year. I don't know, but it's still like it's good. It's not even 7's not really even a bad movie, but it's like it doesn't give me that oomph that a lot of 8s or all the movies. It's like it's not bad, but they're all things I'm like, yeah, I've seen better movies, and some of the other Scream movies I like better. So yeah, but this is still 7. Really enjoyed it. What you guys think of Scream 7? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay epic. See you in the next movie, you guys. Bye. Stay epic.